Hi guys, I hope you are well and that exams are treating you well and that you are taking the necessary time to prepare for them and putting in the necessary effort. Remember, if you are listening to me and you are in grade 11, your final grade 11 report is the most important report, especially when it comes to what we are going to talk about, and that is pursuing tertiary studies after matric. Okay, so I'm here to just briefly assist those many learners, students, young people that I often talk to who say, ma'am, I know that when I finish matric, I want to study further, but I'm not sure what to study after matric. There is a program called GoStudy.net. On the internet, there are many online career testing programs that you can use to help you. And the one that we are choosing to use is called GoStudy.net. The link is actually attached to this video. So I'm basically just going to take you through that. And I'm hoping that you will then also take the test yourself. And it should help you then figure out what kind of career you could go to, or certainly career fields that you can go into after matric, provided, of course, that the results do match. So please continue to work on those results. So let's quickly go to that. So I'm going to run through it, but I'm not going to be slow because otherwise this video will be long. So I'm just going to run through it quite quickly. So allow me to share screen and put it like this. Let's see. So my screen that I want to share is actually this one. All right. So I actually want to share this screen, and I hope that you can see it where you are. But I'm flipping back and forth so that I'm able to see that you can see. So allow me to just quickly go and check on my Facebook to make sure that what I'm showing you on the screen is also actually showing. So just give me a second while I do that, so that I can make sure that what I'm showing is also what I want to show. Okay, so on your screen you should see something that says Go Study South Africa. If you see that, then you are in the right place. I'm just quickly checking on one of my Facebook pages to make sure that we are on the right track, that we are in the right place. Okay, just give me one more second while I check that. Okay, yes, so we are in the right place. I just wanted to make sure. So here we are. So it's GoStudy.net. And here you will find, and it's easy to do this on a laptop, but it's also easy to do it on the phone. So here you'll find the career questionnaire. And that's what we will do. So we take the career questionnaire, and it has got 105 questions. So if you go there, start questionnaire, you'll see it's got 105 questions, but they are very short and they are very quick. So I'm going to go through them, but I'm not going to go through all of them one by one slowly. So I'm just going to run through them. Then my aim is to get to the end so that we can and then show you how to use this. So that's the very first question, careers. So now how you answer this is you answer this as honestly as possible. Don't give answers that you think somebody needs to hear. You answer this as honestly as possible so that it can give you an honest reflection of the possible career fields that you can go into. So do I like careers involving language and communication? I think so. So I'll think that. Careers in art and design, no. Careers in performing arts, that's not me. Careers in marketing and sales, not quite. I have to do it, but that's not my thing. Careers which involve managing and leading other people, yes. Careers in finance, not my thing. Careers involving administration and other office work, not my thing. Plants and animals, not my thing. Sports, no. Careers which involve using tools, yeah, we talk about hand tools, that's not my thing. Engineering, not my thing. Careers in science, yes, that's my thing. Computers and IT, I like. Medicine, no, not quite. Caring for the sick and the injured, I care for them, but I wouldn't want to work full-time with that. Careers requiring behavior and people, I'd say yes. In law, no. Education and training, that's me. Careers using my hands to design and make things. If I don't have to, I don't. Business that require little or no study after school, that's not me, but it may be you. Maintaining law and order, no. Reading news reports and on radio or TV, that's not me. Photos, making films, no. Musical instrument, no. Buying and selling things for a business, I guess so. Managing big projects or tasks, I also don't mind that. Budgeting, costing, I have to do that, but that's not my thing. Receiving, sending off documents and parcels, again, I have to do that, but it's not my thing. Looking after animals, they're cute, but no. Taking part in competitive sports, fixing cars, no. Using maths and science to develop projects, that's my thing. Products, studying aspects of plants, no, not my thing. Building social media software or apps, I use them, but not into building them. Studying anatomy, no. Advising patients, Analyzing political issues, no. Reports and contracts, I do them, but that's not really my thing. Helping people, yes. Facial treatments, no. So this might be you, but it's not me. Cleaning services, no. Protecting buildings against fire, no. Translations, reading, I like that. Sketches, no. Singing and dancing, no, as fun as that sounds. Introducing people to new products, no, not my thing. Acting as a leader, I like that part. Working with figures most of the time is not my thing, most of the time. Typing letters and reports, I don't mind that. Landscaping. So basically you continue like this. I'm not gonna read every question, just gonna run through them quicker than I'm reading so that we can get to the end. Not woodwork, projects, no, yes, no, yes, no, no. I'm trying to do this as honestly as possible. So that it can give me an honest reflection of me and my career fields. All right, Porter, no. Army, no. Writing stories and poetry, no. Designing buildings, acting, studying why people buy certain products, no. Influencing others, I like that. Checking statements, no. Appointments, no. Conserving the environment, I could do that. Exercises to help people keep fit, no, that's not my thing. Electrician, designing mechanical equipment, research in maths and physics, I can do that. Installing computer equipment, treating people, animals, not injured people. Needs of babies and children, I like them, but no. Public opinion service, that's not my thing. So basically you continue along those lines. People have broken the law, no. Let them be punished by somebody else. Guiding and counseling, yeah, I do that. Baking and cooking, not my favorite thing. I do it because I have to. Any job will do for me as long as it pays. I'll say yes to that, but you know, sometimes that's a whole another discussion. Crime, no. Content for social media campaigns, no. Websites, no. TV, directing, no. Selling goods on social media, I do that. Business meets its budgets, I guess. Working out problems to do with numbers, I'm okay with that. Clerical work, no. Working on a farm, not quite. Coaching sports, working on electronics, designing electrical and electronics things, no. Solving problems, mathematical problems, I don't enjoy that so much. Creating mathematical models, no. Studying causes of diseases, no. Working as a nurse in a hospital, no. I'm almost done. Reading books, I like that part. Researching legal cases, no. Teaching children and young people, yes. Designing and making clothes, jewelry, no, not my thing. Providing catering service, no. And the last one, risking your life to protect the lives of others, no. So it does. So the questions themselves don't take long, right? So that's the last question. And then it will process and it will get to this. And this is very, very important for you. Now, if you are doing this, I then advise that when you get to this page where it will give you your career fields, all right, that you take a screenshot, because based on your answers, it will give you your suitable career fields on percentages. So for me, I'm 100% educational and social support kind of careers, or management and planning kinds of careers. I'm strong there, so I'm inclined to go there. Science and maths is also my thing, and then language and communication is also my thing, but I'm not very strong there. So I'm strong in those three, and that's the whole idea. And if you go, there are those that nothing comes up for me. For example, crafts and law, nothing comes up. and engineering and all those things, it's so low that this is not something that I would want to go into. So this is a very important page, but you don't stop here. Okay, now you can do a number of things when you get to this page. One, I said take a screenshot so that it gives you an idea. You can keep that on your phone so that you know what career fields are you inclined to go into, but also email the results to yourself, all right, or to someone that can keep the results for you. If you are lucky that you're doing this on a computer and you can print them, go ahead and do so. But if you email them, you have them as a soft copy. And you can always go back to the link on this page. But I'm not going to email them. I'm just going to continue. Then after you've gotten this is not the end. Now you have to look into these bars where your career fields are. So in my case, it's educational and social support. So I will click on that first one. Okay. And then what it does, it gives you then within your career field, it gives you the various occupations within that field. So those are the kind of occupations under education and social support. So addictions counseling, counselors, teachers, instructors, etc., etc. So now you can look through there and see what kind of career you can go into. There's so many of them. And when you look into so that's page one. There's a next page, depending on the field. There's a next page. All of those are still under the field of educational and social support. So there, for example, you've got social worker, training manager, sports coaching, etc., etc. So let's go back to page one. For me, for example, I'm an educator, so we could go and click there, all right? If you go and click there, it tells you a little bit about what it is, all right? We're not going to go into that, but this is now something that you must do for yourself. Take the time to do it. It tells you about what that occupation is all about. What are the personal requirements for that particular occupation? For example, in my case, if I'm going to be a teacher, I need to like and be keen on teenagers and have a sense of humor, etc., etc. And how to enter into those and to that particular career. It tells us what subjects and what I could study, all right, etc., etc. What I want to know is also which universities, all right, are offering my career. So they give us examples there. And where can I get employment? So in government schools, provincial schools, like basically my employment is found in school. And if I'm looking for further information, I can go there. But even further down, then which institutions offer my occupation? So in my case, it is teaching. So there you have a whole list of them. Some of them are private institutions. Some of them are actually government institutions. So you can see over there where I can go and study. It even goes further to say these are some of the companies that offer bursaries and funding for my particular career, which is teaching. So let's say, for example, I then want to study teaching, and these are the number of universities that it has given me. So then you can go and click on that particular university and see what are the requirements. So let's say I want to study teaching at Cape Peninsula University, CPUT. So there are the qualifications that CPUT offers under teaching. So they've got a B.Ed, intermediate phase, all right, and education, intermediate phase teaching. Those are the two careers. I don't want to go and read into that. So you can then again click into that and now go into CPUT and get their details on education as well as the requirements. So basically now we are at CPUT. In the education faculty, we'll then find out what are the subject requirements, what are the points that they require for you to go into teaching, etc., etc. So that's the detail, and that's the beauty of this program, that it takes you all the way to where you can study your career choice. So let's go back here. All right, so let's go back here, back here, back here, back here, and back here. So after you've answered your 105 questions, you end up with your career fields. From your career fields, it will take you to your occupations. And then from your occupations, it will take you to a little bit more information about each occupation. So you choose your occupation. That's why you spend a little bit of time checking what interests you. And then once you find that out, it will tell you which institutions offer that. And when you click the institution, you will find out the requirements for your particular course. So for example, it will tell you to get into this course, you need this many APS points. To get into this course, you need this subject and at this marks. So that is basically what I wanted to share with you today in terms of how can you figure out what to study after Matric. So once you have this information, you now can then link with your performance or your effort that you will put in at school, because now you know I want to study engineering at this particular institution, and these are the degrees or the diplomas that they offer under engineering. These are the points that they offer. These are the subject requirements that they offer. They want a bachelor or diploma, so you know exactly what you are working towards. But the most important question has been answered: what can I study when I finish Matric? I hope this has been helpful. If it has, please give me a comment in the chat, wherever it is that you are listening, whether you are joining us on Facebook or on YouTube. Give a comment, or you are free to ask a question as well, and we will try our best to attend to your question. All right, I hope this has been helpful. I'm going to leave it here for now. Next, we will talk about we will just give a little bit more information about the universities, or basically the tertiary institutions that we have in South Africa. So we can stop sharing. As I said, I hope that was useful, that it has helped you or will help you in some way. But my challenge to you is go ahead, take the test, take your time as you are doing that test. And when done, remember to take a screenshot of that place where it shows you your career fields. Take a screenshot of that. And then the rest I've already explained. I hope this has been useful. If you're joining us, reminder, please, via our YouTube channel, Building Great Lives, please remember to subscribe to that channel so that you can don't miss out on future programs or future videos such as this one. All right. Thank you very much, guys, and all the best with the continuing exams.